They there. His last visit, he was kind of interrupted, a little change by a little surprise for me.
It was worth it, though.
It was worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Good, good. I'm glad he came on back. So he's like, you know what, I'm back. He coming back. No problem. Came on down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We're so grateful. And let me tell you something. In a pinch, in a jiff, in a right quick, could you just come on down real fast and sit on the sofa?
Let me tell you, I love you.
Baby, let me tell you.
Baby, let me tell you how much I love you.
The incomparable.
The phenomenal.
The phenomenal.
Yes.
The braided up.
Yes, honey, yes.
The hat to the front, not to the back.
Not to the back, honey. Come on.
The very wonderful Talisa Ray.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Talisa, for coming through.
I love you.
Sasha couldn't be here today, but that's all right, because Talisa Ray came through and was like, you know what, I got it. John Eric St. James, he always be looking, everybody says hello to you all. All the friends are popping on the sofa like, hey y'all. Hi Chichi. Hi John Eric St. James. He was like, well, no Miss Granger. He said we look amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. St. James. We appreciate it. Mona Rice is on over there. All the people on the sofa with us, we thank you so much. Everybody on the sofa.
Everybody's like, hey.
They sitting on the sofa. Let me put this closer because we look so far away. I want us to get.
No, I think, and then you got us all in there. That's amazing.
Right? You know what? I tried. You know, you be doing it for me. You be like, let me try to angle this shit up. So I said that today. Said, blue, tricked you. But that's all right. Right back. Here we go. We sorry. Sorry, y'all. That was a little technical difficulty, but it's okay. We still getting hearts and love. No problem. But yeah, what's going on with y'all today? How y'all doing right now in this new atmosphere we're living in?
Actually, I'm enjoying it.
You are?
I feel bad for saying it because I know a lot of people are anxious, but I like the isolation because I'm so busy all the time. I'm always moving, always doing stuff. For my corporate job, I drive an hour away. So this little wake up in the morning and roll over and log on. I ain't brushed my teeth yet. Let me check to see if I got any meetings. My teeth are brushed right now. We're talking in the morning. You know, when you wake up late, or like, oh shit, can I curse? Oh shit.
You can curse. You know you can curse up in here and up in this motherfucker.
Listen.
I had to make her feel comfortable.
So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every bit of not having to be obligated to celebrate somebody or go somewhere or support. I know that seems selfish, but sometimes we need a little relaxation.
You know what? That's a topic for us sometimes. What's wrong with being selfish? So sometimes being selfish is not a bad thing.
I need to come back for that one.
You definitely, okay.
Yeah, I need to.
That's the plan.
Okay.
What's that? Was it thunder and lightning? It was a thunder and lightning. How you feeling, Mr. Daniel, in this new climate we in right now, or across the world? Not just the U.S. or L.A., but the world.
I feel like I'm busier.
You are?
Yeah, like my corporate job, I still do the telework, and I feel like sometimes telework is harder than going in.
Really?
I had to go in today for something, but I just feel like it's a lot more to do, and then your boss is always like, well, what did you do today? Well, if I'm on my desk, you're not going to ask me that. So
Right.
You know what I mean? And then my business is a lot busier. Printing the face mask and whatnot.
Let me tell you something, friends. I gotta show y'all the face mask we got. If y'all go to our YouTube, or you go to our Facebook, or you go to our Instagram, or you go to mine too. You go to Talisa Ray. She's on her live. You can see this face mask that he made for Pop Life. It's bomb as hell. I got my beautiful red lipstick on myself. But look at that. You talking about a man who always come with gifts? Ain't that sitting y'all? Look at that. You see you see the YouTube man?
You know, my grandmama said, when a man comes to your house, he always supposed to bring something.
And plus, can you see the YouTube land?
He always supposed to bring something. So there you have it.
And he never comes empty-handed from the first time.
Well, all right.
That's a man, honey. Ooh, holla. But anyway, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm sorry, friends. But yeah, you know what? Speaking of, what's up, A Plus? Can we shout out A Plus for a minute? Hi, A Plus. I'm so fucking rude. How you doing?
Come in with the Barry White.
Always. People be like, I want to see A Plus. You know what?
Hey man, I just
show A Plus.
Show A Plus.
Yeah,
It's all okay.
People need to see what A Plus looks like.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know, sometimes you want to know what the face looks like behind the voice.
It match.
I like
It match.
You know how I feel about voices.
Sometimes you be like, oh, that voice he said, you be like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Go back to the phone, go back to the phone. But now you match. Hey, but what's going on in your world? How you feeling about the new climate right now?
As far as Coronavirus?
Yeah, I mean, just like social distancing, coronavirus, COVID-19, stay your ass at home, safer at home, what they say, all that. What you feel about
I really
it?
feel like it hasn't affected me.
Really?
I feel like my life has not changed.
Okay.
I mean, outside of having to go to work and I work.
You still gotta work?
I still gotta work. You know?
Okay.
I'm like, you know, I'm security, essential business and whatnot. You know,
God bless you.
I gotta make sure the tenants are safe. You know
Yes.
and
that's essential.
Every time they walk by the desk, they just thank me.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you for
nice.
keeping us safe. And I'm just like,
Oh, that's sweet.
Like, you're just doing your job.
Here. I'm just sitting here, like,
Yeah.
really. But I mean, with everything that's going on, honestly, once again, I'm keeping the faith, not allowing fear to permeate my spirit or whatever.
Good.
I just feel like people's panic is what's more scary than the actual
Virus itself.
And
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, if you really thoroughly do your research about what's going on, you know, boost your immune system. And
Thank
you. Don't worry
you.
about any of that going on. You know, that's why, you know, I started the Boost Your Immune System challenge on Instagram.
You did. I saw the food you put up
I
there.
just put, you know, some vitamin C, some fruits, whatnot. You know, I'm pretty sure there's so many herbs out there and anything, so many other stuff that you could take. You know,
Probiotics.
But,
Absolutely.
Probiotics.
That should be in your regimen anyway.
Anyway, just have you a cup of Activia every fucking day. That's full of probiotics.
I want to kind of start that, or, you know, have the ball rolling just because, you know, people need to be educated, you know what I'm saying, instead of being fearful. There's no reason why there's no toilet paper. There's no reason why there's no bread available. I gotta go to like 20 stores just to go find some stuff. Like, come on now, the grocery stores are still open. And speaking of the grocery stores, I'm going to go straight into my random event.
Come on, random event. Go actually get a random event. Jump on into the random event.
I don't know if we talked about this live or if this was off air, but I was talking about how I was concerned about the grocery stores.
Okay.
And how I feel that, you know, talking about people stay home or whatnot, and I know that the grocery stores need to be open.
They do.
These grocery stores are not following 10 people at a time. It's like 20, 30 people in there at a time.
Only when you standing outside. But once you in, we on top of each other.
And it's hit home because what is it, like 5 grocery stores?
Whole Foods, I think is one of them.
Crenshaw,
Workers,
Albertsons.
Got COVID-19, got coronavirus.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't have a solution, but it's just, I feel like, you know, the grocery stores are an incubator, the word that I like.
Because everybody's there.
Everybody's there.
You know what? Actually, Whole Foods and the workers from Whole Foods and also the Instacart workers had a sick out today. They protested Whole Foods because the people in Whole Foods were not allowing their workers to wear masks or gloves.
Oh, that's not nice. No, that's
and then
good.
some of the people in Whole Foods is testing positive for coronavirus.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a lawsuit to me. I don't know, but yeah, that's what happened. So I feel you. Tell me, you got a random man?
You know, I'm gonna piggyback off of A+.
Come on.
Because, you know, I had been in the house for 15 days. Like,
come
outside until you
marinating.
Yes, honey.
It's been a long time. I think I said that.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been a long time.
Let's go on and sing the song.
Come on.
But I mean, if you're gonna go to the stores, could you at least abide by the 6 feet? Like, I had people reaching over me on my basket. My son kept saying, "Mom, don't tense up, don't say nothing, don't say nothing."
Because he knows you.
I know you about to go off. I said, I am. You know, in the grocery stores, they now have that those stickers on the floor.
Yeah, they
tell
you to stay the fuck back.
Yes. But every time I turned around, somebody was up on my basket. And so my son said, "Ma, did you have to keep pushing your basket?" I said, "I did. I had to keep pushing it back so that the people wouldn't come." Like, kind of abide by the rules. Yeah. I mean, we outside right now, but listen, I'm going back in the house. Y'all ain't
we outside, inside, but we also clean and safe in here. But also, too, like you said, if you are in a situation where...
The Lysol, okay?
That's a hot commodity right there.
Yes.
Lysol
You better watch it.
Lysol going for $1 million a pop. They clean it down up in here. But you know what? You right, Talisa. Because people do it. Even when you shopping, I'm like, y'all want people to be 6 feet in line outside to get in the store. Y'all want people to be 6 feet apart in line to pay for the groceries. But in the aisles, fuck it. Just be on top of each other.
The grocery store I went to had no line. It felt like 1 million people were in that store and they were clustered. And my son kept saying, "Mom, relax, relax."
Where was you at, girl?
Food for Less, girl, in Compton. Okay, and I ain't gonna tell you.
Do I go to Food for Less? No.
I was going to check on my mama.
Okay.
So
I want to say this though.
Shout
out to El Super.
Shout out to El Super.
Really?
These cats, they are really serious.
They ain't playing.
Only letting 10 people
I'm going to El Super.
Inside the store. Right here.
So they got a crazy line outside, but just 10 people at a time. So
yeah, for sure.
Instead of letting 10 people in at a time, they let 10 people shop at the time. Then when the 10 people come out, one at a time go in.
People in the Lakewood Bellflower,
Inglewood,
Cerritos area have Winco, and they're really good with that too. I don't know if you guys ever been to Winco. I love Winco.
Winco's the bomb.
Yeah, they are actually abiding.
And Winco got shit.
They got lots of shit. They got bread. They got bread, honey. Listen, they got tissue.
But let me tell you something about that too. It's so funny because when you go to certain areas, you know, it's everything's. You know, we got the shelves is empty. They waiting to see. They come out every now and then, but like, oh, we happen to find some more. They just rationing the shit out. Mm-hmm. I happen to be in affluent areas, and like when you go to Newport Beach, when you go to Manhattan Beach, you go to Pacific Palisades, ain't no lies, everything's fully stocked. They got everything you fucking need. Not everything you need. And I know people are like, oh, they all telling our secrets. So the fuck what? Y'all treating the inner city areas like y'all can just picture this like rats. But when you go outside of your barrios, as Spanish people say, which means i.e. translate to your neighborhood, it's a different world than where you come from. Okay. But yeah, we do need to practice. And you know what? This has really showed me, and I know we'll get further into that when we do the flip and rotate and talk about COVID-19, but this has really showed me that this is shit that people should be doing anyway. Back the fuck off people anyway, COVID-19 or not.
I don't want you on me.
Give people a space if they want to. People need to welcome you and admit you into their area.
Right.
And you should be washing your fucking hands.
I was about to say, being clean, that should be off top.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be, when you come in from the outside of the world, I take my clothes off any fucking day. Hair, wig, everything comes the fuck off.
Okay, listen.
And
Listen.
And I wash them.
Listen.
Partly because of, you know, just people just in general, but I work in hair. People's hair is all me. I don't want that shit in my bed, on my couch and everything.
But then, you know, you're exhausted, you're tired, you come out of those clothes and you want to rest.
You want to rest.
And the rest, you need to take off them clothes, take that bra off. Okay.
Woo! And, bro, I can take my bra and my wig off at the same time. Yes. You have a random event, Mr. Daniel? Mona said true. Burbank is fully stocked.
Okay, Mona, I'm coming over. I mean, no, I'm not, cause no, but yeah. I'm not driving to Burbank either.
Excuse me, Mr. Fluid. But you have your random event, Mr. Daniel?
I think my event more so is with social media.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has a friend who works somewhere that's heard something that don't check out, or you know, everybody has their conspiracy theories, whatnot. And my thing is this: even if the conspiracy theories are real, like A+ said, keep your immune system up. Whether it's the 5G radiation, whether it's the actual virus, whether it's some kind of germ warfare. If you stay healthy as possible, you lower your chances of, you know, contracting it. And I just think like Lisa said, if we stay calm and do what we got to do to ensure that our families are safe, whether that be stay at home, whether it be washing your hands every 10 seconds, whatever you feel like you need to do, just do that. And you know, take some of the pressure off yourself, and in turn, it'll take pressure off of everybody around you. So then everybody's, you know, it's not vibrating so high.
That's true. Because they're really trying to like soften this curve. They really want to, and I think so. And I think that I think in some points it's way too much, and I think sometimes it's necessary a little bit. It's just like because people not fucking listening.
Right.
So they're changing different things. So, I mean,
I'm just saying, as far as that goes, I'm just saying they need to give us the good with the bad. Tell us about the cases that have maybe
because we're inundated with whole
and have recovered.
Let
that be
all those cases. You know, you hear about maybe 1 or 2 a week. You know, but I mean,
do you think they don't do it because we can't handle it? Because the minute they start saying, "Ooh, like 4 or 5 people got recovered from it," they go like, "Oh, hey, isn't that big of a deal? Let's go out and do what we're gonna do."
Well, they doing that already.
Well.
They're doing that already.
I do think that you need to, but you know what? It's our current administration. We do know it's some fuckery up in there. I'm not even gonna make any kind of ways about that. But anybody who knows that anything about being any diplomacy knows that you have to give your people hope of some sort.
Yeah, we're not really.
And we're not getting that. We're just getting this.
That's why it's important to keep your faith in God.
Fully. Oh, I agree with that.
Instead of worried about the president, the virus, just.
I agree. I'm so for it.
And then you have to also consider the energy you put out is what comes back to you. So be careful with your energy and what you receive.
Yes. Because it gets inside of you, be like, oh, I think I'm sick. You like, you're not sick.
Yeah.
You start feeling everything they say that everybody else feeling.
And I'm low-key a hypochondriac, so.
See. Oh, COVID, let me see. Flipping rotate going to be very interesting. Okay, I have a random event. My random event has absolutely nothing to do with COVID-19 or coronavirus.
Good.
My random event is for anybody out there who has ever had a conversation with a Black person. Black people, we know what this means. Any other person who's not of the black persuasion has had a conversation. Whenever you talk to somebody black and they tell you, you know what, you're better than me, they just called you stupid.
Agreed.
Listen.
You know what? You better than me.
Better than me.
You just
girl.
got called stupid.
And I say it all the time. Oh, you're better than me.
That's true. I never even thought about it like
yes.
that.
Sometimes
don't say stupid.
You just got called stupid.
You're a little more. Look, you
just got called stupid.
Because I say it so often. I don't want nobody to want to fight me because they think I'm calling them stupid.
Well, you're calling them out as intelligent as you like to do.
I'm just saying.
As they think. Well,
you're more kind and understanding than I am. How about that?
Or not as intelligent as you think you are.
You probably should want to fight me.
You probably should have. That's okay. They're always mad at something.
I'm gonna call you when they call me.
Call me because I will be there. These nails will pop off and be like, "What's the problem?"
Mine already look like I've been fighting.
You are better than her. You know what? Can we give in her absence? Can we give a shout out to Cheesecake de Granger real quick?
Yes.
Cheesecake de Granger is an online bakery. I believe she's still doing orders. I'm not sure because it is delivery, so they don't have to be. She don't have to be in contact. They have contactless delivery. You can go onto the website www.cheesecakedegranger.com and you can place the order. There's over 65 flavors of cheesecake cupcakes and cheesecake parfaits and cheesecake pops.
Yes.
Can I pull up there real quick?
Can you pull up? Yeah, please.
So last time I was here,
okay.
I had placed the order for I think maybe 25 or something of the little small mini ones.
The mini ones, they're so delicious.
I'll just hand some out, give some to my son.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
What happened?
Oh, that's all me. For sure. Pop 1,
you
pop
sound
2,
like
pop 30, and then it was a wrap. Yeah, and they're so small. They just
you can. They like a little
Skittles.
And next thing you know, you like I ate all the fucking cheesecake cupcakes.
Yep.
They're really good.
Yeah.
I love them.
What flavor?
What's your favorite flavor?
Oreo cookie or something like that.
I had lemon for my birthday.
You had lemon?
Lemon is where I live.
You did?
Yeah.
My favorite is New England apple. I think everybody
I've never had that.
Oh my God, it's so delicious. It's great.
I don't
It's
like
cheddar on it.
You
like I did. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long fucking time. What's that?
That should be the topic for next week.
It's been a long goddamn time. I can't follow Dr. Oz's orders. Dr. Oz's orders say if you got a boo, he said, you know what? Make it do what it do up in that bedroom if you got somebody who live with you quarantined with somebody. But you failed?
Failed that for what?
Oh.
Social distancing, please.
Social distancing only in public. Friends, if you want to join in this conversation, how they can do that, Talisa? What's the number up here, boo?
You can reach us at 310-910-9676, extension number 1. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. It is 310-910-9676, extension number 1. We listening. We waiting. Hurry up.
We waiting for you to call us.
It's kind of like a girl 6 thing going on.
I used to do that.
She used to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
No joke.
He said, "Hey, bless that for real."
When they back in the day when they had the 976.
When they had the 976, baby.
What's the number?
976. I'm your no.
It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time. You know what? Also, too, look, we just going to something different, but also, too, we want to make sure we send our prayers and our thoughts and our well wishes to people who have lost someone.
Absolutely.
Definitely, we want to send our prayers. I'm talking about like for real, to all the people who have succumbed to this coronavirus or whatever they may have been dealing with before in the coronavirus, and they weren't able to fight that off. To all the people who are just waiting here and cannot properly grieve their family members because they're either in quarantine and can't have a traditional funeral, or they are just because a lot of places we're seeing they're just like stocking bodies up. They've turned into some countries. They like in Italy, they turned one of the ice rinks into like a morgue. It's that many bodies. So we just want to make sure if you woke up today and nobody you knew nobody you even knew had it, like I don't care how many degrees away, like thank God for that today. Thank God for that in this next 20 minutes. So we just want to just make sure we keep them in our prayers. Also to Mr. Joseph Lowry, y'all know, civil rights leader, one of the very main ones. He did pass away a few days ago. He was 98 years old.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
We're only promised 10,
which
is 70. So 98 means he was good.
He was real good.
He was good
and obedient.
Yes, absolutely. To his mother, his father, his community, everybody.
You're talking about a beautiful person too. I had to be honored when I was living in Atlanta to meet him. He came to our church and he preached one time. Beautiful person. Him and Reverend Al Sharpton, beautiful people.
Oh, that's nice to
know.
Beautiful
people. Yes, beautiful people. Also to John Callahan, who was an actor. He played on All My Children.
I don't know.
He was 67 years old, and he passed away this week as well. And also John Diffie, I think was today. He was a country singer. He was 68 years old. He passed away from complications with coronavirus, COVID-19. These are older people, true enough indeed, but and they may have had underlying things going on. However, that does not negate the fact that somebody in this world is still missing them. So we want to send our prayers and our well wishes to them. So that was that. We also want to send our prayers to. I'm always constantly thinking of this person. This person is still my emoji on my Instagram, Nipsey Hussle. We know today makes a year since since he passed away, since he was murdered.
Absolutely.
In cold fucking blood. Right. And we are still waiting to seek justice on whatever that looks like. But to his family, his daughter, his lady, his woman, that was here with him, his son. His family, his mom's grandmother, brother, father. It's all of his people. And all of them. All of them. And all the people who just was really true, fans and followed him.
My son was at midnight, girl. I went to go look and see what he was doing. And he looked like he was downtrodden and depressed. I said, well, what's going on? He said, today's the day that Nipsey Hussle died.
Yeah.
And they showed up too.
They showed up.
The shop is near there and they were out.
Yeah, they was trying on news. They was talking about it. They was telling people, please don't try to come down here because we still got the social distancing. But they go sit down with that for about 5 minutes. Yeah. They wasn't abiding.
That red lipstick is really.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's red.
You make me wish I had mine. If I had my bag,
I have some. I got it.
What color red is that?
Merlot by Dust the Color. Can you put some on?
No, because I don't feel that.
Oh yeah, because it was up in here.
Yeah. No, that's okay, girl. Give me.
That's the safe space.
Yes.
Anybody got any shout outs they want to give to anybody? So we playing Nipsey Hussle all today. Anybody got any shout outs they want to give anybody? NT shouts out to NT1.
Sure. Okay. I'd like to shout out everybody who is remaining positive.
Yes.
Who is finding light, who is getting to know themselves and their families.
This is the time.
I also want to shout out my Ray of Sunshines. I know y'all got questions, but as soon as we go on a break, I'm gonna fill y'all in, okay?
Yes. Let me tell you something. That's what you have any
shout out to Black businesses.
Okay.
It's hard shout out to entrepreneurs in general.
Yeah.
It's hard for a lot of small businesses to get work right now.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on. So shout out to them. It's hard, but we'll get through it.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to all. First, I want to give a shout out to you all for being here today and not scared to come outside of your door.
Thank you.
And during the apocalypse, as they call it.
Everything I had to come out.
I know. I want to give a shout out to all the friends on the sofa. I definitely want to give a shout out to my pastor, my bishop from Atlanta, my spiritual father, Dr. Bishop Dennis Amir. Y'all always hear me talk about him. He's on the live right now looking in the book. They're looking. Hi, y'all. I love them. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for everything that I'm gonna say.
He knows me very well.
Oh, right. If he was your pastor.
Yeah, well. Yeah. All the friends that's looking. Hi, everybody. Hi, LeVar. Hi, Rhonda. I love y'all so much. And hi, Keno. So we're going to take us a little song break real fast, and then we're going to come back and then talk about what's going on up in the world. Talisa Ray is going to look at all the Ray and Sunshine's questions, and we're going to talk. We could ask them since we're here. Sure, why not?
Oh, no, yeah, sure.
Okay.
No, they just wanted to know what was going on. So, my good girlfriend from my tribe. Good sister. My friend.
Barbara.
Yeah, this is Barbara.
Barbara.
At the last minute, asked me to come fill in for Satcha at PLOPP Life this evening from 8 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. So I just decided that I would allow y'all to grace our presence and see what was happening.
Thank
you. We also have Michael. What's your last name? Do you share your
Daniel.
last name? Daniel. Here. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I always ask if people share the last name. But he is also a businessman. He owns Stoic Printing Services. You can find it on Instagram because I see y'all over there drooling. So go on and just...
Yeah, I know, because this little moisture coming up. Yeah. My phone dripping.
I was like, so I know, somebody was like, "Ooh, look at that nice juicy man." I said, "Jesus be offense," okay? Yeah. So y'all know where to follow him, and you can get some services. So that's all, and we haven't got to the topic.
So printing services, printing. He prints.
We haven't gotten to the topic yet, so just stay with us, okay? It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Ooh, look at the comments.
Yes, Daniel, honey child. Listen.
We're gonna be right back, y'all. Listen to a little bit Nipsey. We coming right back. He gonna serve.
I need to clean y'all up. I need y'all to clean. I need to clean y'all up.
I talk shit, but she know it's true.
Okay, that's better. It's nice and clear.
Small circle is the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through. I bought a pound and we rolled the fuel.
Yeah, I had to switch my head. I lost a little weight, so it's
bitches in my section.
big. Yeah, it's a little big. It fits into the isolation.
Are you just eating healthier or?
I've been eating healthy and working out. But not eating out. That always helps. But I always do pretty well. But being at home, I drink a lot of water, but I feel like right now it's just really like working. Some of us is gonna look better. Some of us not so much. Some of us are just eating and having a good time. Not being mindful. That was yesterday, Lisa, right? Today, Tuesday. That was yesterday. We're going to pick it up again tomorrow morning. Okay, I know y'all got stuff.
I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean Village, small circle is the chosen few. I wrote it down and I followed through.
Alright, so we coming on in.
I bought a pound and we rolled the fuel.
3, 2.
Time for bed. Hey, hi friends, we're back. We're back on the sofa, PLOPP Live. People love other people's problems. Please make sure that you're going to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all those good platforms. And you're looking up PLOPP Live. We're on the Accelerated Radio Network. And you can find us there as well. We are here today. Today's topic again is your pattern is your prison. So we'll be talking about that very shortly. Right now, we're going to talk about a few things that's going on right now. We're blessed to have Mr. Michael so I'm going to say just Michael now because I felt like Shirley had told me to sit down. Shirley put me together real quick. She gave me perspective.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
He's from Stoic Printing Services, and he's here. Y'all seen him before. He's been on the sofa before, Josh. He said right back in the spot he was in. Boom, and it fit right like a puzzle. And we are also joined by the very wonderful, comparable, beautiful, in a pinch, in a hurry, super saver girl, honey, Talisa Ray. That's her from Baby Let Me Tell You. Baby. With all the rays of sunshines, honey. That's her right there, Talisa. Hey. Hey, Talisa Ray. Hey. I know. Hey, Kendall, like, oh, look at Satcha down. That's not Satcha, Kendall. That's Talisa Ray.
That's okay. She's as equally as beautiful.
Yes.
So I'll take it.
Yes.
Except for my hair is not blonde.
It's not blonde or
right
short.
Now, right now.
Right now.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Or short.
Yeah.
She got it all cut off. But anyway, yeah, we're back here, and so make sure you're going to. You also can give us a call at any time you want to. Give us a call here before we leave. 310-910-9676 extension 1. We'll talk to you. We don't mind doing that either.
We like to talk to you.
We like to talk to you.
Did y'all get that number?
Say it again.
310. Yes, 310-910-9676 extension number 1.
Yeah.
Y'all can talk to me in real life. Like, I can hear your voice. Like, hey.
Yeah, call in and talk. We want to hear you. Anywho, Sasha's not in today. People said, where's Sasha? She's not in today, honey. She couldn't make it today. But it's okay. We're here. She's here in spirit somewhere. We got a candle lit for her. First, yes. First up in the news, honey, have y'all heard anything about Mr. Billy Joe Saunders?
No.
You did?
I'm avoiding the news, so share.
Oh, okay. We're talking about the news right now, friends, and right now this has nothing to do with COVID-19. COVID-19 has taken up the entire flipping rotate, sure. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But Billy Joe Saunders is 30 years old. He is a British undefeated boxer. Mm-hmm. He went online the other day and he uploaded a clip onto social media encouraging men to hit women.
I know you fucking lying.
I'm not.
I know you.
I know you fucking lying. Let me tell you, he did a no, I'm not lying. He did a demonstrative. He acted out with a punching bag.
I know you fucking
yes, he
lying.
did. Well, let me read you his statement. It's a video to go along with it too.
I don't want.
It's a video to go along with it. Yeah, but let me read his statement. So his statement was. I just wanted to make a little video for all you dads, husbands, if you have girlfriends, etc. Obviously, the COVID-19 is very serious, and we were so isolated in tight spaces. If your old woman is giving you a little bit of mouth and you try to be patient, you try to be calm, cool, but after the 7th or 6th day, you just about to explode. So then he gave a walkthrough scenario on how to hit a woman and put her in her place using a punching bag.
Okay, so somebody gonna die because I'm gonna fight you back.
Yes.
I'm gonna fight you back. And I might just wait till you sleep. So yeah. I'm gonna fight you back.
He acted out an entire scenario.
I mean, that's just disgusting.
How disgusting. Thank you.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. And he's a boxer.
Right.
A boxer. Very well put. I mean, like, he's like together.
Looks good.
He looks very good. Mm-hmm.
You know, but aren't their hands registered weapons, legal weapons?
Yes.
Like, so you put your hands on me, you're gonna have to kill me.
Thank you.
Because I'm gonna kill.
But the BBBOC, because he's in the UK, and this is the British Boxing of Control. They immediately suspended his license and they scheduled a hearing. They were like, "Yeah,
we could just do the hallelujah hands."
What possessed him to even do something like that?
Because he's crazy. And then he tried to issue a half-ass apology. Let me read you his apology. His apology says, he's attempted to apologize. He said, I would never condone domestic violence.
But you just did.
Right.
He meant again.
Yeah.
Right. And if I saw a man touch a woman, I would smash him into pieces. That's violence.
Come on, son.
Myself. I have a daughter, and if a man had put a finger on her, it wouldn't end well. Apologies if I offended anyone. Stay blessed. Then he got upset and said, "This is all a trick of social media and the media in order to make him look bad. They misconstrued his words and they're a bunch of fucking idiots."
But they were your words that you videoed, so how were they misconstrued?
Everybody's like, "Unfucking believable."
Right, that's crazy.
How are they misconstrued? How they misconstrued?
You said them. You said them.
You said the words and then you did a demonstration. You acted it out. You acted the shit out.
Did you see the video? Did you read the comments? Did you see what the people said?
Oh, the people was letting him in.
Good,
they let him
good.
But there's also a young lady, black young lady, because he's a white man, but his black young lady, her name is Clarissa Shields. She's a boxer as well. She saw the video. She's like, "Ladies, let me show you a little trick y'all can do in case y'all get some one of these fools who come up here and try to pull some foolish on you." Yes, she did. With her natural hair, she pulled it back and she said, "Give him a swift kick to the nuts, grab it and twist it."
Twist.
Don't let no man put his hands on you, thinking that he's putting you in your place and thinking it's a joke. What's funny about that shit?
Girl, and I feel for his family. He must have a wife and children.
He has a daughter, he said.
I feel for them. Like, yeah, I mean, that's horrible. That's horrible.
It's terrible. But something else. But something that was on the flip side of that, it's a good thing. In Thailand, there's an elephant park called the Masaya Elephant. It's the elephant camp.
Okay.
And they, of course, have had not had a lot of people coming into the park any longer because of the COVID-19. People have to stay at home. So they went from having hundreds and hundreds of people visit them a day to just the 20. Last Monday, they closed completely. They have 78 elephants there, and the people can come. If you're a visitor, you can come. You can ride the elephants. Elephants do tricks and all the kind of stuff like that. So last year, the lady was a few people were kind of like upset about that because the elephants, whatever the case may be. But since they closed last Monday, the owner has released the elephants into the park for the very first time ever. It's 78 of them. And she said this just accelerated her decision. She said when they do open back up, this is now going to be an elephant sanctuary. And instead of making the elephants give people rides and do tricks, we're going to teach them about elephants. The elephants will no longer have to do any of that shit.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So something good came out of it.
Yeah.
But she said that, but she was contemplating it. I mean, she might have been waiting on judging for it, but this situation, without nobody comment, kind of accelerated her decision. Maybe we should just let them be free and teach people about elephants.
Right.
So they're walking around. They're not chained up or anything like that. And it's the first time ever. So they're probably just elated.
For sure.
Because they say elephants never forget. So. There was also a very interesting article in CNN, hence the reason why I have on my very red lipstick today. Yes, and it was about the evolution of the red lipstick.
You should have told me. I would have put something else on.
So, a red lip?
A red lip and something that made me, feel like red
feel
lip.
It?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because you, honey, over there looking real hot.
I'm a hot yow.
Wow.
The red lip, honey. It's in 1912 during the suffrage movement.
1912.
1912. And the suffrage movement, for those who don't know what the suffrage movement is, it was a movement by women about the strength of women, not just strength, but feminine strength.
Okay.
They were having a protest in New York. They walked past the Elizabeth Arden salon, and to show solidarity, Elizabeth Arden came out of her salon and she started passing out red lipstick, tubes of bright red lipstick to the women. And the women who the leaders of the suffrage movement took, and they were elated by it. They were like, this shows some sort of power, because red lips have always had like
power.
They had a
negative
bad
connotation.
negative connotation before.
Jezebel.
Just right.
Bluesy.
Yeah.
Right.
If you will.
Exactly. In Egypt, they were worn by, the elite.
Mm-hmm.
And in ancient Greece, they were worn by the prostitutes. And today, Hollywood considers a red lip glamorous. So yeah, they would start. That's the evolution of So it went from that to before, I guess, the 20th century, a red lip was, by women who wore red lipsticks, were considered to be impolite, sexually immoral, and of the devil.
You might still walk into a Pentecostal apostolic church and they may still look at you funny with a red lip. Yeah. Let your first lady have on a red lip. They're gonna be looking at her like, I know you lying.
I know you right. She got on that red
That's
lipstick.
how come I can be no
and
first
that
lady.
rouge. Not blush, but rouge.
Not rouge.
Yeah. She got on that rouge. Wow. They call it lip rouge. Yeah. They sure will tell you that, but because it was considered to be devil women and immoral and impolite. And I have my red lip, and I'm very of God. I'm not a devilish woman, but I can be sexually immoral and impolite.
Okay. Well, tell the people. It's been a really long time.
It's been a very long time. But also too, during World War II, the women wore that because in the red lips signified patriotism and going against fascism. And a lot of people don't know this, but Adolf Hitler hated red lipstick.
Really?
Hated it because they said it symbolized patriotism and going against the fascist state that they were in. So what they did when the UK, they taxed it so fucking high that it was unable to be purchased. They taxed red lipstick that high. So women, because that's what we do, they started tinting their lips with beet juice.
Come on, beet juice.
Come on, y'all gonna get the evolution of that. Where this red lip come from? I got my nose. I got them. They tinted with beet juice. But in 1941, if you were a woman and you joined the United States Army, red lip and red nails was part of your uniform.
Oh.
Mandatory. Yeah.
No way.
Yes, and the government actually hired Elizabeth Arden to make a regulated nail and lip color called Montezuma red. It was a regulation color.
That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
Kind of dope.
Yeah, it's kind of dope, but I'm like, why we gotta be subjected to lipstick and nails? You fight it hard. But they wouldn't let women fight at the time.
They wasn't fighting, they was in the office.
They was in the office this year, but they wanted you to look like something, I guess. But in 2008 in Nicaragua, women and men put on red lipstick and uploaded pictures of themselves on Instagram in order to go against the government for the release of some of the anti-governmental protesters.
Oh, wow.
So they all put on red lipstick and they took pictures on Instagram and they uploaded in 2018. And in December of last year,
a couple years ago.
But in December of last year, a few months ago, 10,000 women in Chile took to the streets. They wore black, they wore blindfolds and only red lipstick in order to denounce sexual violence in their country.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Google it.
Yes.
YouTube it or something.
Yes. So the red lip is what I have on today. The red lip I have on is Merlot.
It's beautiful.
My favorite lip is by Dose of Colors. It's Merlot is a matte color, and I have 3 favorite reds. This is that one. You laughing?
I'm with you though. I'm with you because I
He
got
is
some
buying.
favorite.
He is buying. No, they should be mine. They should be mine. But I mean, I like it.
I like red too.
My favorite lip stain, because you're like, what the fuck is that? But is oh my god, it's by MAC. It looks good on everybody. It's called Ruby Woo. You already know. See, she knows.
Yes.
Ruby Woo looks good on every woman. And let me tell you something about red lipsticks. When you go into a store, you will see an array of red lipsticks because you have to match red to your skin tone.
To your skin. And I think Ruby Woo is a blue base.
Ruby Woo is a blue base and it looks good on every skin tone.
Like, oh yeah, blue base.
Ruby Woo. And I love Russian red too. Russian red don't look on everybody.
That's why we.
But Russian red, boo.
It look good on me.
It look good on me too.
I wish I had my little makeup on because I sure be pulling them out, showing what they look like.
So, thanks to our I ain't gonna say guests, you know, our friend, our co-host on here, Michael Daniel. I need for y'all to send me some motherfucking endorsements. Dose of Colors. That's how you ask for people to give
No,
you.
it's not.
No.
Sure. We're gonna write a letter. We're gonna get you. Yeah.
And I have the right one too right here because Salisa says, let me tell you something about letter writing.
Honey,
it's
my
a business.
favorite thing to do.
It's a business, and
Don't play with me.
And they get results.
It gets results better than me calling and speaking to someone. Me writing a letter, taking the time out, and articulating myself.
She does.
Yes, very well.
She does. I don't care what arena you need a letter in. You need somebody to pay attention. I am Talisa Ray on all social media. Look her up.
Yes,
now, you know what? I'm a sister and a part of her tribe.
Yeah.
I don't know what your price gonna be. It's not gonna be mine. Is that okay to say?
That's all right to say.
That's all right to say. Okay. Thank you so
much. The show
much.
ain't gonna be your price.
They like the red.
The red looks
red.
Thank
you so much.
And the light's hitting it the way it's hitting it.
Is it hitting it?
Honey, somebody gonna be like, you want to be quarantined together? You want to be
You know what?
isolated?
I got to, let me see your hands. You guys are looking at me. Let me see your hands.
Yeah, it's not your feet. It's your hands.
It's your hands. Let me see your hands. Matter of fact, let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this white. Let me wipe this.
You got me cackling. I don't need to.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Cackling, okay?
Wash up. Now, if you wash, put a little soap on, I don't mind. It's been a long time. Soap it up. Everything goes away with soap.
Yeah,
not everything.
Not everything.
No, I can't take a shower. Now, you take a shower with somebody, that's something totally different, child. I can't, yeah. We got to be.
It's too intimate.
Yeah. Go on and wash your own everything. But, but anyway, you know, going into all that, there was also this article too on CNN that it was like, why are men who wear uniforms so alluring?
Which type of uniform?
Just uniforms, period.
Because I'm sorry,
a man in a uniform?
The McDonald's uniform is not attractive.
Oh, see?
Well,
I'm glad that he has a job, though. No, it's not. But it's not. He's got a job. He's gainfully employed. Yes, but listen, it's not attractive.
Well, I mean, it's normally I think it's
like
maybe officer or military, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, McDonald's is a uniform, but it's not really. I wouldn't even say it's called a uniform because now they just wear a t-shirt and khaki. I mean, it's like a polo shirt.
It is a polo, but it's a uniform.
It is a uniform.
I'm just clarifying for the people that don't understand.
I mean, you know, people wear. I ain't gonna. don't know look at me, but you know. I
got uniforms for, not real uniforms, but there's certain things I wear to work that I would consider my uniform.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean.
They do. They say, is it an authority thing for me? Is it a dominance thing?
It's a power, confident thing. You know,
okay.
when
is it romantic?
It's not romantic. I feel like that, for me, a man that has confidence is so fucking attractive.
Yeah.
It is like the most attractive thing to me on a man. And so normally, men who wear uniform carry that kind of confidence.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in the Army for 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
They carry
and you get a response when you ain't gotta say nothing at all. Period. Let me tell you something.
I don't even think he needs a uniform.
Because I was getting ready to hold him. I was getting ready to.
He's got a little confidence.
The look, the stature, everything about him.
It's a whole thing.
And then you put a uniform on top of that. Because you could be a 0 and put a uniform on and be like, hey. But when you got a whole package together and then put the uniform on top of that, it's a.
I think we're embarrassing him.
He used to it. He used to it. I mean, looking like this, he gets it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, looking like
this, I get it too. And got dimples.
Oh, well, let me see.
So what was the next? Song coming out.
But there's Julian Ganio, who is a consultant for Fendi. He says that all menswear is a uniform.
No.
He was like, because he said
I disagree.
Well, I mean menswear. I'm not talking about menswear.
You mean
this is from Fendi. Menswear.
Okay. I didn't clear it up then.
Menswear. There's a difference between throwing some clothes on and menswear.
You know what? A man in a suit.
Because menswear means it's a put together situation.
Yeah, a man in a nicely fit suit or nicely tailored, suit, or that is dressed really like, I love a man that can put some clothes on.
Yes.
If you can put some clothes on, child. Because I put clothes on. And I look good in clothes. Why would you want to go with me looking like that?
You know what? He also said this, and I'll get your take on it too, Mr. Daniel, on A+ too. He said menswear is a tribal thing because men like to belong to gangs.
They do.
So when you put on men's the way he said that. but he also said standardized dressing, i.e. dressing alike, binds you together.
Oh.
It's a uniformity. You know, when you all have on, a suit.
So like when you go into Nordstrom's or Saks Fifth Avenue.
Right.
Or Bloomingdale.
Right. Normally when you go to the menswear section, it's a whole entire suit.
They are dressed.
The man, it's a suit, and they want to sell you the look.
The entire, not just the shirt and the pants.
They'll sell you the shirt and the pants, but they want to sell you the look. It's a thing. But
listen,
come on.
Get you a nice tailored suit.
Please do.
Please. All you need is one in your closet that you can pull out.
Thank you. Yeah. Tailor means you take it off the rack and you go have it, somebody put it to you.
Yeah. You don't have to go get it made for you, but definitely get it off the rack and have it tailored to your body so that it accents every muscle, every line, It's going to make it look like it.
Come on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the shoulders and all of that. It helps. The suit helps you look good.
That's why she said get it tailored. You don't have that muscles in mind because you can take a man with your same exact height and everything and put the same suit on that you have and it was tailored for you and it'd be like y'all can take it off the rack and be like, okay, it looks good, but when you get it tailored.
Honey, Niagara Falls.
Everything goes dropping.
Niagara Falls.
It's been a long time.
Mine gonna look good off the rack too, though. So.
Okay.
Notice we didn't give no shit about it. But good and all that.
YouTube has chimed in.
What they say?
And first off, lovely Keisha.
Hi, lovely Keisha.
And I don't know if this is part of her name. It says lovely Keisha, grow up to glow up.
Yeah, that's part of her name. That's her name.
Okay. She says, hey, y'all.
Hey.
By the name of Nikayla Penn.
Hi, Nikayla.
Says hello.
Hey. What's up, girl?
And chimes in by saying it's the way how the uniform fits.
Yes, it's the fit.
It's the fit.
Thank you. She knows it's the fit. But you know what?
The confidence.
And the confidence.
And the power and authority that they have. Listen,
child, you okay?
No,
it's been a long time. Push me to my limit, get my feelings in it. Come on, look, this quarantine shit is for the birds, right?
Baby.
But let me tell you, it's safer to be at home with somebody. Wait a minute.
Child.
But
we're gonna have options after this.
Options.
We're gonna have options.
But when I was reading the article, I was like, is there a difference is there a difference between the way we look at a man in a uniform versus the way we look at a woman in a uniform?
So listen, I was watching 100 Humans on Netflix. I don't know, I think that's what it's called. And they actually did a study about the way people treat people in uniform versus out. They took the same set of group of people in their uniform and without their uniform. The women
were... It's called what now?
100 Humans.
100 Humans. Please look that up on Netflix.
I think that's what it's called. No, and it's really interesting because they have them do a bunch of different like experiments and things. And my son, he's 24. I know I'm too young to have a child that old.
You do.
Because
you just 26.
Yes, baby. Had him before I was here. And so they found that women are just as attractive, but even more so, they're still as attractive. Where when the man takes off the uniform, they lose that appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Women are, I don't know.
Well, okay, so
that's the man.
We've clearly got our thoughts on what we think about a man in a uniform. What do you think about a woman in a uniform, Mr. Daniel? And please, by all means, Mr. A+, if you feel like you want to say something, by all means, do.
Who are you texting? Is you quarantine back? What's that?
Promoting
no, I think that a woman in uniform is definitely attractive. For instance, we have a woman in a police officer's uniform. I think it's definitely attractive, but you don't get to see the goods. Not necessarily the goods, but the softer side. So her hair is pent up. She's looking real like military.
But men are attracted. You're attracted to like the little librarian look.
No, yeah,
with the glasses and stuff.
For sure. But then when she takes off the police uniform and she's in something a lot more feminine, then it's like that makes it even.
I can see that. Yeah.
But when we take off our uniform, it's like.
But what do you feel about it? But what do you feel about it? Because I'm just like, when you, put it like this. When you see a man, and even for women too, sad to say, but when you see a man in a uniform, let's say police officer uniform, you think authority. He ain't even gotta say nothing. You see a man and you think authority. You think, okay, this is what he gotta say. When you see a woman in the uniform, a man is just like you see, it's just like, how's she feeling it out? Like her ass is like this, and you're still looking at that. But there's no. A man is not when you see a police officer, let's see another man, a police officer, you're like, okay, this is like an officer. When you see a woman pull you over, you be like, shit, this is like a beginning of a porno.
I can't stand you.
And I say that even for women, because we see a woman, we may not have those thoughts about women. We'll be like, well, she got them shoes. I'm like, well, if I was her, I'd probably put a little, make a little more fit or something. So I mean, do we look at women the same way? Are we looking at her as an authority figure, or are we looking at how she feeling it out? How she looking at it?
I'm not even looking at her as an authority figure. I'm gonna just be honest. That's the truth. I mean, I respect you because of the position that you're in, but I'm looking at you like, bitch, I don't give a fuck you training you had. Who are you talking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that sounds crazy. I mean, but I respect, you know what I'm saying? I respect the position, but I don't have it's not like I'm fearful or that you have so much power that I'm, it doesn't give me that same feeling, but I respect you because of who you are. And
because you got a gun, basically.
Yeah, I got one too, though. What?
Well, see.
But it's at home.
You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Because you got your set it off outfit on now. So I didn't know. I didn't know if you had it tucked or what you were doing.
See what I'm saying? Look, over here looking like a straight boy.
Ain't nothing about you, straight boy. With all them titties and ass on, nothing about that. What kind of boy you done seen lately? They don't look like that. They don't look like that, boo.
Okay, I love that.
Yes. Okay, so I mean, that's our take on uniforms and people in uniform. But they did say that when men and I think for myself, you do see it. I do see it, and I feel like, oh, okay.
She's like,
it's been a long time.
You do. When you see something attractive, you do a tilt.
Yeah, you do.
No, you do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do it.
I do.
That's your flirt. Yeah, that's your little flirt.
And I'm like,
you don't put her out there.
Listen, so that when they see it,
and you see me tilted,
they know what it is.
You already know what it is. I'm looking straight up like, sir, please move. Ain't no tilt.
It is just.
I'm trying to see behind you.
Right.
That's a tilt. That's a get out the way.
Oh man.
I think it's time for a Dipsy song. We love Dipsy. We're going to listen to a little dip right now for a second. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about some others. We're going to talk to Mr. Michael Day a little bit. Y'all, he friends. He did get a complete interview last time, but we'll still talk to you. Cool. And you know what? I'm going to put you in the plop seat. I'm so glad Talisa came because she gets to get in the plop seat too because she didn't get to get in the plop seat.
I was so jealous every time I watch. I'd be so jealous like, oh.
I didn't get the plop seat.
I didn't get
to do it. You get to today,
It's okay. I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be right back. It was good because you told me that I need to.
Yeah, you need to go
off.
Last
time that I checked, selling songs in the set, $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, in the streets, voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I
y'all listen, I'm finna get off. Okay, I'm finna get off of here. Y'all go follow Plop Life on Instagram, on Facebook or somewhere. Actually follow them. Watch it every week. Follow them on Accelerated Radio so that they can get those. I'm gonna update the thumbnail. Oh look, this is a good thumbnail. I wish I had taken it.
Yeah. Take a picture.
I can't. I don't have that kind of phone where I can do it while I'm.
We're gonna take one. We're gonna take one. Bye.
I'm a fix it. I love y'all in real life, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, Pacific Standard Time.
Morning to you and you, and good night to you and you and you, and especially you. That's a good night.
That's a good night. Yeah.
You say good morning every morning.